Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, we are going to be continuing on with the makeup collection and declutter series. We are coming to an end, and I thought there were only going to be 2 videos left, single shadows and then palettes, but then I was looking at my singles, and that consists of pressed singles, loose shadows, shadow sticks, super shock shadows from Colourpop. It's a lot, and I decided to break the singles up in 2, so there's going to be a couple other videos after this one. In this video in particular, I'm going to be doing all of my single shadows that are not like pressed single shadows. So this video is going to consist of Colourpop Super Shock shadows, loose eyeshadows, shadow sticks. I have a couple loose pigments, which I guess kind of goes in the loose shadows kind of realm. Things like that. That's what's going to be this video, and the next video will be my single pressed shadows. So yeah, that's what I decided to do. I did already do my like liquid glitter eyeshadows and liquid eyeshadows in my glitter video. So if you want to see those, you can go check that out. And I've also done many videos in this series at this point, so you can go check all those videos out on my channel. Before we hop into this video though, I did of course film this look. I film every look you see on camera. It should already be up on my Instagram and my TikTok by the time this video goes up. And let me just give you my jewelry details really quick. My plugs today are Love Kills Boutique, and these earrings are from Spooky Doodle Club on Etsy. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and do some decluttering. I have a feeling this particular category I'm gonna be able to condense down pretty far. My single press shadows, maybe not so much, but these just kind of single shadows that are living in their own lane, their own compartment, own component, I think I'll be able to cut these down pretty well. So let's just see. All right, my friends, hello and hi. Before we get into it, my hand is stained. It's because I've been filming all of my lip ones, so a little bit of swatch central over here, just ignore that. But before we hop into it, as always, if I happen to declutter your favorite shadow of all time, please do not get offended. I am thrilled that it's your favorite, it's just not mine. And also, please do not ask me to send you anything. I'm very weird about giving used makeup to people I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable, so please do not ask me. I give dibs to my friends and family. And last, please do not feel pressured to declutter your collection if that is not what's right for you. It's just what's right for me. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop in and chat about some singles. All right, let's just go ahead and get these out of the way. I'm decluttering all of this right here. These are shadow sticks from e.l.f. These are shadow sticks from Colourpop from the Limoncello and Powerpuff Girls collection. These are Milk Makeup chalks. I will show you what they look like in case you've never seen one before. It's literally this little color chalk that you can put on your eyes. It's a cool idea in theory, but they're not that impactful and not really something I use. And this is just a random cream eyeshadow from Illamasqua in the shade OMG. It's pretty, but I don't use it. Basically, products like these, I just don't reach for them. I don't think to reach for a shadow stick. I don't think to reach for a shadow chalk. I don't think to do this kind of stuff. This is perfect if you're someone that likes to throw things in a bag and just whip things out really quick. I'm not that person, so these do not work for me. They perform fine, I guess, but they're just not my thing, so I'm gonna give these to a friend. We're off to a good start. We started with 18 of these total, and I decluttered all 18. All right, next getting into my loose shadows. I have 20 to talk about. I'm gonna start with these ones first, my first 10. These are from MOTD Cosmetics. I was really excited about these. I got sent these, I think either the tail end of last year or very early this year. And they're just neon pigments, and I was really excited, but these do not work for me. They are very patchy, they blend away, they don't stick where I want them to stick, so I'm just gonna give these all to a friend. Maybe one of my friends can find a better use for them than I can, so I'm gonna pass these along. I was so sad because they're so bright, but they just don't work for me. And then for the other 10, I have my Sugar Pill Loose Shadows. I think I'm keeping all of these, but I'll show you a close-up of all of them and then kind of decide as I go. This one is Ghosted. It's just kind of like a white with a pink reflect. It's very pretty. I'll keep this one. These are a product I also don't reach for that often, but they're so beautiful when I remember to. That's why I want to keep them. This one is Lumi. It's like the sister to Ghosted. Actually, this one might have come first. I don't know. Either way, they're sisters. This one kind of shifts minty, seafoamy, bluey. It's really pretty. This is Silver Lake, and it's a brilliant silver. And as much as I want to keep this, I think I can actually pass this one along because I have other silvers in my collection that I would probably use over this one. This one is Brick Toast, and it's so well loved. It's this deep, like, burnt reddish bronzy color, and it has all sorts of colorful reflex in it. Oh, it's gorgeous. This one is called Polar, and it's also beautiful and amazing, but at the end of the day, it's just a metallic sparkly blue, and I can kind of get this effect with other things in my collection, so I think I can pass this one as well. This one is called Solar, and it's kind of like that blue one, except it's the red version. It's really pretty, but I don't think I need it. This one is amazing. This is Flora. It's kind of like a bronzy, limey, shifty amazingness. It's so electric, and I love it. This one is also amazing. It's called Mystic. It kind of has a bluey purpley shift, and it's so enchanting. I'm definitely keeping this. This one's called Fever Dream, and it's cute. It's kind of like a peachy pinky with a little bit of a green. but it's not so amazing that I feel like I should keep it. And this one is called Trance. It's kind of like a dark, dark, dark purple with little red reflex. And as beautiful as this is, because of how dark it is, I'm very unlikely to reach for this. I like things that are a little bit lighter. You know what I mean? Like I like to use dark mattes and then use like a colorful loose shadow on top of it or something. And this is just something I'm not really gonna use, so I'll pass this one along. Well, that was more successful than I thought it was going to be. I had 20, I'm keeping 5, decluttered 15, so we're off to a good start. I really did want to cut this in half, and so far it looks like I'm gonna for sure make that goal. Next is all of my Super Shock shadows. I don't even know where to begin. I kind of have them categorized by like light champagne-y, pinky toned, bluey, all sorts of different ones. I love my Super Shocks, but I need to condense it down to like my favorites of my favorites. I guess let's get my champagne-y, neutrally ones out of the way. I have 50 total to go through, like out of all of my Super Shocks, so let's just see. I'm definitely keeping Ritz. I knew exactly which one it was. It's right there. It just looks like pure wetness and it's absolutely amazing. I top Ritz on top of eyeshadow all the time just to give my lid an all over wet look. Okay, this is gonna be shiny and overwhelming, but Ritz is still over here, and then I have Olympic, Koosh, Gin Ricky, Mycelium, Deco Days is right here, and How Far I'll Go is on the end. Out of the two shiny ones, How Far I'll Go and Koosh, Koosh is just so bright. I think I have to keep Koosh, and I can replace How Far I'll Go with it. And Deco Days, I don't know if you can tell, but it has the prettiest like purple sparkle through it, so I feel like I have to keep that one for that reason. And then I feel like out of Olympic, Gin Ricky, and Mycelium, I feel like I really want Mycelium. It's very similar to Ritz, but you know what? I want it anyway. All right, more overwhelming sparkly magic. We have Catitude, Avant-Garde, Fly to Your Heart, Beauty and the Beast, Colors of the Wind, and Balloon Pop. And honestly, the only one out of all of these that's like super speaking to my soul is Balloon Pop. So that's the one I'm gonna keep, and I will declutter everything else. I just find with the Super Shocks, like I really don't need a plethora of the neutrals. I know I had a plethora of the neutrals, but I just don't need them. All right, here's the last 4 before I get into kind of my pinky toned ones. We have Mutts About You, Run Wild, Lightning Bug, and Campfire. And honestly, none of these super spark joy. Lightning Bug is very bright, but I just don't reach for orangey shades, like coppery shades like that. So I think I can pass all these along. So I decided next I'd actually do kind of my like darker, brownish, bronzier ones. We have DGAF, Main Attraction, Basic Instinct, and Free Reign. Free Reign I'm tempted to keep because it has those beautiful purple sparkles, but I just know I'm not really gonna reach for that. But Main Attraction, like do you see that strong pink flip through it? I think that's pretty special, so I think I'll keep Main Attraction, but I will pass everything else along. So now I wanted to kind of go in the burgundy zone before I go into light pinks. So we have Your Kitten Me, Reflection, Muse, Never Grow Up, Millennium, and Wind Down. And if I'm being honest with you, they're not really sparking that much joy. Like they're beautiful shadows, but I just feel like I have this in like regular eyeshadow form. I'm really tempted to keep Wind Down because it's a really pretty just rich burgundy, but I don't think I need it, so I'm gonna pass these along. So getting into kind of some pinky tones, we have Solitaire, Day Trippin', which is beautiful. I love that one. It has kind of a bluey pink shift. Bubbly, Bloomer, and Once Upon a Dream, which Once Upon a Dream is also beautiful, that kind of gold pink. I think I'm gonna keep Once Upon a Dream and Day Trippin'. More pinky toned ones, and we're getting into like the beautiful iridescent shifty ones that I have such a hard time letting go of. So we have Frog, which I'm 1000% keeping. That bluey pinky sparkle in it is gorgeous. I See the Light is tempting. Plume is tempting. Set to Stun I can live without. But Dream Lover, this beautiful blue, purpley, magenta kind of thing, absolutely adorable. I think I'm gonna keep Dream Lover and Frog, and I can pass on the other 3. All right, getting into my green / one dark one. We have Down in New Orleans, Like a Moss, Moonwalk. These two are basically identical, and I think I'll keep Moonwalk. Straight Until Morning, Under the Sea, and Golden Age. And honestly, like some of these shades are really pretty, but they just don't have like as special of a shift for me. I do think I'll keep Down in New Orleans though, because I like this kind of minty, sparkly situation. So I'm gonna keep Down in New Orleans and Moonwalk. All right, and last little bit, I kind of have some iridescence and blues. This is Ice Dream, which is one of my all-time favorites. It's so good. I don't think it's available, but it's breathtaking. I'm Wishing, A Dream is a Wish, Arabian Nights, Sure Thing, Touch the Sky, and Coconut. And again, kind of the same thing as I've been saying, like a lot of these are beautiful shades and I would love to keep them, but I'm trying to be really picky and really specific. And the only Super Shocks that I love keeping usually have just like a beautiful shift, like Ice Dream. So this is the only one I'm gonna keep out of this row as well. Well, I consider that a success. Out of 50, I'm only keeping 13 of those. So I'm decluttering like 37. I'm pretty happy with this. The pile that I'm keeping is so tiny and cute and I love the shades that I'm keeping. Let me get you my final numbers. All right, so my final numbers out of 88 total shadows that I showed you today, I am keeping 18 and I'm decluttering 70. That's amazing. I knew I was gonna be able to condense this down pretty well, but I didn't think it would be this good. I thought I would hang on to a lot more of the Super Shocks, but I like the ones I'm keeping. They're just kind of my super special little iridescent toppery ones, and I love them so much. Here is the overview of all 88 things. Here are the 70 things that I'm decluttering. I can't believe how many there are. And here are the 18 things that I am keeping. This was super satisfying and I'm really excited. We're getting so close to the end of this. I'm about to film my pressed single shadows one, and then very soon I'm gonna film my palettes, and I can't wait. All right, I hope you enjoyed that segment of my makeup collection and declutter series. I would love to know what your favorite Super Shock shadows, loose shadows, anything that I talked about in this category today. I would love to know what your favorites are that you own. If you made it to the end of this video, you know, just leave me your favorite animal emoji. I can't think of anything more creative right now. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can hop over to my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything. I post every day on Instagram and I'm pretty active on TikTok and Twitter as well. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting every single day up until Christmas. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.